Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the Puck Drops here. And we've got one hockey stream for you tonight. We've got the Detroit Red Wings and the Chicago Blackhawks. I'm just talking a little slow because I'm trying to get this game on so I can watch it. And it's, for some reason, being very inconsistent. Oh, here we go. Here's the loading sign. Okay. Red Wings and Blackhawks tonight. It's the Detroit Red Wings' first road game of the season. They went 2-2 at home, including losing the first game 3-0 to Carolina, then winning 4-2 over the Hurricanes in the final 2 minutes of the game, losing 3-2 on a nationally televised game against the Columbus Blue Jackets, and then winning 3-2 in overtime against the Blue Jackets. Tyler Bertuzzi, their first home goal in overtime in over a year and a half. He was a young guy that loved to spread his wings, no pun intended, when he was just growing up. So we are ready now. Just waiting for them to start in Chicago. They have not begun. They have not begun puck drop in the United Center yet. The Blackhawks, on the other hand, in this game actually are not. They might still be Vegas favored, but really in this season they're not favored. They have not won a game this year. Their last game was their closest, a 5-4 overtime loss. It was their first point of the season in an overtime loss to Florida. So they have not won a game at all in regulation or in a shootout or overtime. The Wings, including a hat trick. Wings and Hawks, first of 8, just after 8. So we're still previewing it, but they have not started. Not started yet. So we'll definitely go for sure when they do start. So if you guys have anything to ask me, you can do that now, right before the game starts. So, still waiting for that to. Did I do something here? Oh no, it's the same commercial. Never mind. Oh. All right, we're ready to go. Just still waiting for this game to come live in Detroit for the Red Wings and the Hawks. Rise to the challenge with the rugged performance of the Honda Pilot, Passport, and CR-V. Get financing as low as 0% APR on select 2021 Honda vehicles, available from well-qualified buyers. Nothing lifts life like sports. And nothing lifts sports like a bet. William Bell Sportsbook. Let's make it interesting. Discover no annual fee on any card. Hey Josh, you didn't come immediately, but it's fine actually because we did it. The game has not started yet. I didn't know. Yeah, absolutely. Go Detroit. I was watching a bunch of Red Wings highlights there to get me pumped up. There has not been they have not dropped the puck. Now remember, the puck probably might take a bit to drop in this game if you remember, because this is the home opener for Chicago. This is the first time they've been in the United Center since the end of the regular season from last year. Well, Edmonton scores shorthanded. Okay, who are they playing? I saw it today. Ottawa? Is that who they're playing? Let me look. Leafs. Oh, that's right. That's GDD Games is Edmonton Oilers. Also, and speaking of Oilers and Leafs, I actually saw Hot Take Hockey is live streaming that game as well right now, which is awesome. A friend of mine. 2-1 Caps right now. Go ahead goal scored by Nick Dowd, unassisted. The first goal was scored by Eric Stahl, his first goal in a Sabres jersey. Draisaitl. Okay. And then the tying goal was Backstrom from Wilson and Brendan Dillon. Yeah, Draisaitl, short-handed goal. You said that. The Rangers and the Penguins are tied. Brian Rust took the lead for Pittsburgh from assists by Cody Ceci and Yevgeny Malkin. But I know. But Philip Hedl from Philip DeSheppy, and the Rangers literally just as I was speaking, just went up by a goal. Adam Fox from Artemi Panarin, 2-1 Rags. Anaheim, Colorado will start tonight at 10. We've got Nashville and Dallas in about 21 minutes. Leafs just tied it. Brooks, Adam Brooks, who's only played 7 games and had 3 assists in his NHL career. Well, he's just scored his first goal to tie the game for the Maple Leafs. San Jose and Minnesota just dropped the puck in XL Energy Center for the Wild's first home game of the year against San Jose. They literally just dropped the puck. And Vegas, Arizona, and Coyote Land is going to start in about 50 minutes. And then, of course, the final game to start, as we said, is Anaheim, Colorado, and that starts in about 2 hours. They're still at the pregame desk right now. You're not missing anything. They have not dropped the puck yet at the United Center. So, everybody, hope you enjoy this. We'll have Red Wings and Blackhawks, one of the greatest rivalries in all of sports, coming up soon. The winningest team in American history of championships, Detroit. They're trying to fix their season, and even though the Red Wings are rebuilding right now, the Red Wings have played a lot better and are better than the Blackhawks right now. And the Blackhawks are kind of still rebuilding, but the Red Wings will look to. The Red Wings have nothing to lose. The Blackhawks kind of have something to lose this season. All right, everyone is in uniform and sitting at the blue lines. There are the Blackhawks, as they are right now. They're announcing everything on the scoreboard in Chicago, and we're commemorating all of the great men, women, and everyone else working at the front lines for COVID and stuff, and that's obviously important. The puck goes in the net here. That's fun. That's cool. I like that. So it should be singing the anthem and dropping the puck momentarily between Larkin and Taves. We'll see who the Red Wings start today. I would assume Larkin, Bertuzzi, and Mantha against Taves, Kane, and DeBrincat. So I don't think Doc is playing yet because of the injury he sustained in the you know what I'm talking about. The World Juniors preseason game. They have just sounded the horn for the first time in over a year in Chicago. So they're going to present the colors and they're going to sing the anthem at center. Also, the anthem singer for Chicago, the longtime anthem singer, I'm not sure his name, but he was an absolutely incredible anthem singer. So this is gonna be fun, right? Get the organist. It's Detroit. It's Chicago. Doesn't get any better than this. Doesn't get any better than this. Okay. Showing a bunch of Chicago Blackhawks fans, and hopefully, though, Detroit can spoil the party. Remember, this team is winless. The Blackhawks have not won a game all year. Detroit has won 2. So the favored Wings are going to have to do something here. Chicago still has more of the playoff experience, and they've got Taves, they've got Kane, DeBrincat. I would assume Subban will start in net for the Chicago Blackhawks. Not sure who the Red Wings will have out. I'm assuming Bernier, and then they'll start Grice on Sunday. The game will also stream. Jim Cornelius, that's the name. Excuse me. It will not be either of the goalies I said. Kevin Lankinen is the goaltender for Chicago, and for Detroit, Grice is in net today, so that means Bernier probably on Sunday. It was Lankinen's first game ever against Lankinen's first game ever in the National Hockey League. And he lost that game in Florida. This will be his second ever NHL game against the Red Wings, and the puck is dropped. Here we go. Red Wings, Blackhawks, we are ready. This will get pushed into the back behind the Chicago goal, and there's Keith trying to jam away with it. Glendening is out there. Spun out by Kane and intercepted by Detroit. Shot in front, a shot by Bertuzzi, who scored the overtime winner the other night against Columbus, and that one ricocheted off the boards, and it will be icing against the Blackhawks. And it was Brome who made the great play, and this puck got pushed in. Oh, yeah, that's right. You will be still watching the Edmonton-Toronto game a little bit because that game has not ended.
Bertuzzi scored his first NHL goal at the United Center, so maybe that's a sign of good things to come with a good opportunity early on. Troy Stetcher, the right-handed shooting.
Here over for Already on a shot. Oh, and a save there by Bernier as Dylan Larkin lost the puck. And the Blackhawks still working away with it. Kane, and he goes down. Back pass in front, off the boards. Detroit trying to continue this momentum through here off a board play to Kaiser out there as well. And Stetcher, the former Vancouver player, the Canucks sorely missed last night. Probably missed tomorrow too on their game against the Canadiens. Will also stream and taken away by Murphy from behind the Chicago net. Decent passes there. Blackhawks to move to center. Chicago, some long line changes. There's a shot by Kurashev that went wide. Behind the net, try to backhand this off the boards. Puck still allowing away from Leddy and then Nielsen. Back from the Chicago end of the ice and taken there by Nielsen. And moving it away is Schmaltz, a shot. And that one went wide. Rebound spun, but kept in by DeHaan. DeHaan, a shot blocked to center ice. And the Red Wings are going to make it a 3-on-2. Here comes Detroit. Pass back across. Another shot. Nielsen hit the post. Nielsen off the backhand, looking for Glendening, who shoots to the boards. And moved away off the boards as well. Red Wings have numbers. Here's Bobby Ryan. Ryan, a shot, swallowed up by Volkanen. Darren Helm playing tonight for his first game of the season in the same building where he eliminated Chicago over 12 years ago to go to the Stanley Cup final. He's on the bench right now, though he has not stepped onto the ice. Ryan off the face-off draw, still trying to jam away with it, and the Chicago Blackhawks will get through with it. Here's Shaw. Shaw shoots in. Good hit over for the former Hurricane Wallmark. And it comes right to the boards, taken out by Shaw. Shaw could not get the puck. Detroit are going to have some more numbers. They've had a lot of good offense here. Here's a shot. And that's steered up high over Volkanen. Here's a shot in front for Stetcher. And a save made again by Volkanen as Rasmussen was by Lenkanen as Rasmussen was up in the play. Rasmussen could not get it through. Right off the circle and stopped by the goaltender. Michael Rasmussen, who played 35 games, scored 7 goals, 15 assists, and 22 points as a defenseman last year with the Grand Rapids Griffins, the American Hockey League affiliate of Detroit. Fellow Austrian who played in the Austrian hockey leagues. Red Wings motor this over, try to pass it on in front. Perlme not able to go get it. Glendening with a hit on the Chicago player. DeBrincat, Michigan native, brings it up. Back pass over to Kane. Kane slides along and goes back to the left boards. That pass in front taken away by Brome and scoots to center. And here comes Tyler Bertuzzi. Gets it out across. Hronik tried to toe drag and it got spun off his stick. The Chicago player. Detroit has really come out here firing. Over to Bertuzzi. Bertuzzi on the right side. Shifted. Got hit. Shot to the net and deflected wide. But the Red Wings are still on it. Pass it in behind. Over for Vladislav Nemestikov. Still not scored a goal or gotten a point as a Red Wing this season. There's a shot off to the boards. And over to DeBrincat. Deflected up high and back to center ice. 15:35 to go. We're scoreless. No shots on Greiss, but a couple by the Red Wings. 3 on Volkanen. Bobby Ryan try to stifle the puck away. Here come the Hawks with some more space. Shot off the boards and continue to roll there. Back to the line, DeHaan. Calvin DeHaan got hit. Shaw up in front, over for Carpenter. Back to the blue line. Held with a shot. Murphy, this one deflecting en route, and it could not be put into the net by Chicago. They are working here feverishly in the Detroit end. In his zone. Shot in by DeHaan. And Kurashev hit off the boards. Here's DeHaan. Shoots in front for a stick. Can't get one. Back for DeHaan again. Had to go down low to go try to glove this down and back to center. Still stick dangling, stick holding. Volquist pushed that one in front. And Larkin, his first time on the ice today. Back to Duncan Keith, 3-time Stanley Cup champion. One of the more experienced players is a Detroit defenseman. Danny DeKeyser blew a tire. Puck to the far boards. Red Wings move it up center. And shot in there. Here's Helm to try to get it across. Pushes it over to the corner and continues to move it. There's a shot off the point. Deflection in front. Well, Cannon. Cannon does not let up a rebound. Helm in front. Red Wings are buzzing. 13:53 to go. No score in Chi-Town.
Chilly mornings, start your car right from your phone. Ford SUVs are built for weather. Lease the Ford Explorer XLT now for $259 a month with eligible trade-in. View more offers at buyfordnow.com. Chilly mornings, start your car right from your phone. Ford SUVs are built for weather. Lease the Ford Explorer XLT now for $259 a month with eligible trade-in. View more offers at buyfordnow.com.
Don't let the comfort fool you. Don't let the attention to detail lead you to believe that a Honda is a delicate machine. You'd be wrong. Underneath every surface that carries a Honda badge, there has always been the capacity to amaze. Rise to the challenge of the rugged performance of the Honda Pilot, Passport, and Ridgeline. Honda, official vehicle of the NHL. Nothing lifts like sports.
You're back? Okay, it's no score, but the Red Wings have been really playing well in this game. And Chicago's have had a few times where they've been moving the puck, but only about 3 blocks, 2 deflections, and no shots on Greiss. I believe Walt Gannon, or just the young goaltender who's playing his second ever NHL game for Chicago, has stopped 4 shots. So the Red Wings have come to play. I didn't know if they were going to. You know, an emotional Red Wing Blackhawks team that hasn't won, coming home for the first time, they were going to come out and win big. They still could do that, but right now it's the Red Wings are playing. They're playing good hockey. Where people can just troll, but that's not a stream. Well, that's what Discord's for. I mean, I know he's 10, so we can't join Discord, but no, I'm not going to do a stream for people just to troll, as this one's pitched in front and went to the boards. But that's what you use Discord for. You can just go into general and just spam stuff. I'm not going to delete it. Taking it for a shot to center, trying to find Helm. Cannot. Helm and Filppula, 2 guys on the ice who won the Stanley Cup in 2008 and were on the ice all the way back in the 2009 Western Conference Final against these Chicago Blackhawks. Taves and Kane were on the ice as well, or at least in the game as well. That's nearly 12 years ago, and these guys are playing in 2021. Rasmussen back to hit at the boards. Oh, it was a joke. Okay. Red Wings control off the boards. And pitched in front over by Mantha. Bobby Ryan pushed over and got it back there. Ryan tries to put it in front. Rasmussen was there. Ryan goes to the point. Shot off, deflected, but not blocked out. Then another shot in front. Tried to get to Lankinen, could not. Blackhawks are up with it. A good stretch pass. He has DeBrincat. Pass into the middle. Puck is bouncing. And Ryan tries to get it out. The Red Wings are out with it. Shot in there by Rasmussen and a big hit on the play. Tried to pass in front. Was looking for Bertuzzi. And then off the skates and off the stick. Here's DeBrincat to shoot in, and right to the bench he goes. Flip to the boards, and still the puck tries to come along to Bertuzzi to go grab it. Flipped off a few heads. Bertuzzi gloves down, and it's offside against the Red Wings. Yeah, Red Wings are playing good. They've given up a few chances, but still not a shot on goal, and they're getting good pressure on a young goaltender and a young team.
It's a very important one for Michael Rasmussen in his development to where his future is going to go.
Rasmussen is Austrian descent, but I didn't realize this. Rasmussen is actually from Surrey, British Columbia. So he's not he's a Canadian defenseman, but has those European roots and plays that Euro style, as this will come to center. Here's Dehaan. Pass to the left wall, then Dehaan goes through 2 again and tries to shoot in. There's De Keyser over to Stetcher. Stetcher then shot in. All the way from where Kubalik was. Red Wings, can they push to center ice? They will. Mantha's not touched the puck yet. And here comes the Detroit forecheck. Pass to the middle, and that's deflected away. Keith to try to swing it out, he will. And it'll be icing against the Blackhawks, I think, yeah. Yep. Against Chicago. 10:56 to go, no score. 7-6, the shots are Detroit, but I don't think Chicago's got a shot on goal. So maybe those are just shots in general. They're probably just shots in general, yeah. Here's Keith back off the boards. Hawks have let in 5 goals in all few games that they've played. Detroit has not let in any more than 3 in any game that they've played. Here's a shot by De Keyser, blocked. De Keyser gets it back, lofts it to the corner. Now, Red Wings haven't scored a ton this year either, though. Backing off the boards, shot in there, looking for a rebound and a pass to the slot over to De Keyser, and Nielsen gets it at center. Nielsen by the Red Wing bench. Shoots over, almost was intercepted, and pitched into the Chicago zone, and the Blackhawks maintain possession. There's a shot in front. And Chicago goaltender Luncannon rips that one around off of where Larkin was. Blackhawks shoot in. There's a hit on Walmark as well. Taken back in front of the Blackhawk goal. Off a few sticks. And then Hronek behind the net. Philip Hronek with it, shoots to center. Glendening, and then almost was an icing against Detroit, but then not so. Taken away by Stetcher. Red Wings shoot off the boards. Hawks are away with it. Patrick Kane, and it's intercepted by Rome. Pass over to Dehaan. He shoots in to the Red Wing zone. Red Wing cycle. And the Blackhawks get it right back. Here's Dehaan with a dump it. Oh, wow. That's, I don't know if that's far or close. Here's Dehaan from the left circle. And backed it off. Like, I know what miles are, but I don't know if you're trying to say, wow, that's close, or that's still pretty far. Bertuzzi chops this one off to the left circle, going in behind, and tried to cycle it in front, and could not. This shot bouncing over and behind the boards. Nemestikov. Here's Filppula. Valtteri Filppula. How big would it have been for him to score his first goal today? Here's a shot by Nielsen. Rebound in front, and Nemestikov could not put the puck in. Close. Okay. There's going to be a penalty against the guy that had a great chance to get to the goal. Valtteri Filppula. Hawks to the power play. And they're coming up when we come back. Aha! Rangers are up by 3. They were down 1-0, and they scored to make it 2-1. All right, let's go through that. And just as you said that, the Penguins just scored a goal to make it 3-2. No. Yeah, it just said they did. Yeah, Jared McCann. Jared McCann has made it 3-2 now. So, just like that. A power play goal. Sabres have come back. After leading, have come back. Okay. Wild Sharks game is 1-1. Joel Eriksson-Ek with the first goal with assist by Greenway and Hartman. Matt Nieto. Matt Nieto is back? Wow. Matt Nieto was drafted by the Sharks. I remember that. I didn't know he came back. With assists by Carlson and Marlowe. 5:01 left in the second in that game between Buffalo and Washington. Washington, remember, is 2-0 so far against the Sabres. They're tied 3-3. Stall from Olofsson, the first goal. We went through those. Then Dylan Cousins tied it for the Sabres. The Capitals just took a 3-2 lead with Zdeno Chara's first point as a Washington Capital with assists by him, Oshie, and Jacob Vrana. And then the Sabres tied it by the journeyman Riley Sheahan, former Detroit Red Wing, and assist by Jake Skinner. So it's a Riley Sheahan backhand, which just tied it. And then 2-1 Leafs, as you said. Brooks from Spezza Brody went to that. And Jimmy Vesey, the former Ranger, with the go-ahead goal with assist by William Nylander and Alex Kerfoot. Puck off the boards, Hronek. Red Wings motor back to center, and it gets put into the Chicago end. Blackhawks power play, a really good one this year, even though they are the worst team in the NHL. They're power play number 2, believe it or not, in the entire league, but they've got the worst record in all of hockey. Kane takes a hit from Hronek, and Bertuzzi shoots this around the corner. Hawks try to pinch in. Back across to Kane. Patrick Kane, slap shot wide. And all the way down off the glass into the Blackhawks zone. They make changes, and you know for sure Detroit is. 2:02 left in the second period, just if you wanted time for that game between Pittsburgh and the Rangers. Pass this one off to Strome. Shot in front. Score. Kane. And it's 1-0. Yep, that's true. Well, that's Dallas. So the shot in there, and Kane, who missed the net on the previous chance, puts this puck as Nemestikov's guy. Nemestikov lost him, and he just went to the net and scored a goal. So it is 1-0 Hawks. Face off here between Larkin and Thompson, and it'll be won by the Hawks. So a power play goal. Their luck continues. Their good fortune continues for the Hawks. Passed it off to Mantha. Never went through. And shot in off Juice, the former Washington Capitals player, taken away by Anthony Mantha. Mantha to the line. Shot in there, and his puck is loose as well. Controlled there, Mantha, and the puck will go back to center. Taken away, Daniel DeKaiser. Here's Mantha, off to center, over to Ryan. Bobby Ryan, leading goal scorer for the Red Wings, and it's picked off by the Hawks. And picked off as Kubalik lost the puck, and the Detroit Red Wings shoot in. Keith backhands this one through. Hawks leading by a goal. They now are announcing the Patrick Kane goal here. Passed it off. Here's a chance. Backhander blocked by off of Filppula's stick. Stetcher leads it off. Here's Nielsen. Shot in around. Helm. They try to pass this one in front of the goal for Nielsen, but it's picked off by the Hawks. Shot in there by Walmark.
We really need one more there, don't we?
And there'll be a penalty coming up against Chicago. Not sure what happened, if that was an offside or what, but Kane right off of Biega and the goal going to commercial. Thank you for the like.
Nothing lives like sports. And nothing lives sports like a bet. William Bell Sportsbook. Let's make it interesting.
Hockey fans, gear up at NHLShop.com. The largest assortment of NHL fan gear anywhere. Every NHL team and all the players you love. Shop now and get today's special offer. NHLShop.com. A Fanatics experience. All I can say is absolutely wow.
News, scores, stats, and highlights. If it's hockey, it's here. The official app of the NHL. Welcome to the Disney Bundle, where Disney Plus, Hulu, and ESPN Plus come to life on all your screens. Hulu originals, Disney hits, and must-see sports. With Disney Plus, Hulu, and ESPN Plus, get the Disney Bundle for only $12.99 a month.
Welcome back to the United Center in Chicago. So now the Red Wings go to a power play. And look at that, those beautiful dogs. And by the way, your dog Murphy, not named after Larry. Right. Jack Daniels was just too obvious. And they call it Granny. Yeah.
All right, this goes to the boards. Backhanded in front for Filipula Larkin. And here the power play. It is a power play for the Red Wings. Mantha got this one back across. And it's controlled over by Hronek. Bobby Ryan trying to pass this one in front and take it away. And the Hawks clear. Be interesting to see with this good Chicago power play and the fact that the Killas has struggled. If the Red Wings get in the box again, how that will work. But now the Hawks are in the box. Mantha and Hronek fakes the slap shot. Hronek gets over to Bertuzzi. Pass over to Mantha. Back to Philip Hronek. Hronek to the left circle. Holding, shooting, and that one circled wide. Here's Hronek, over back to Mantha, and this spun off the skates and cleared again by Chicago. Final minute of play in the power play. 4:06 to go in the first. Here's Dylan Larkin. He motors this one around, and it goes over to where DeHaan was. Here's Larkin as well. Bobby Ryan tried to go to Mantha. And then it went back to where Hronek was. Right off the boards. Rasmussen, and then here's Ernie, right? And Juice tried to make a deflection there. It's Brome continues as the Red Wings move off the right board. Still not had a good amount of chances here. 10 seconds to go in the power play. Here comes a chance for Nemestikov. Shooting, rebounds loose. Another shot, save made. Len Kennan, and the penalty is over. Red Wings still buzzing, though. Here's Brome. Brome circles. Backhand, trying to stuff this in front, can't go. Here's Brome still working with it, and he's stripped by Shaw, who shoots to center.
Back here for Christian Juice, who waits.
Christian Juice out there for the Red Wings now. Another former Capital that was mentioned here, as this is pitched to the boards again. Good check off the boards, and Controlled back to center, taken away by Nielsen. On to Stetcher in the own Red Wing zone. Filppula blew a tire. Blackhawks move in. Here's Suter over to DeHaan. Missed the net, and Patrick Kane with it. Pass in front. Puck is loose, and the Red Wings will bank this off the boards into center. Shot in, and the Hawks are offside. Puck is not dropped in Dallas yet. Okay.
Defensive communication with all these new guys into the lineup tonight. A couple more. You better be communicating, and so far they seem to be back in their own zone, like a couple of pickoffs by Darren Helm on his first game back.
It'll be flipped into the Detroit zone, back to center again. Controlling off the right boards, Larkin got hit. There's another check to the boards. Larkin tries to pass this in front. And Hronek backhands it away. Here comes Strome off the left circle. Passed it back. Nowhere there. Pass in front again. Shot saved made by Grice. And then Kubalik tried to jam this in front. Puck is loose. And Grice has it. Sure. Give me the idea. 1:18 to go, and the Hawks nearly made it 2-0. And the Hawks just weren't able to get their 2-point blank chances and just weren't able to punch it in. Walmark off the faceoff. Hopped from the boards off. And here come the Red Wings. Darren Helm off the right line. Hey, go Caps. What's going on? You're kind of really crazy game for your team right now between the Sabres. That game has gone. Rasmussen and Shaw off the boards. Rasmussen and Keith jamming away with it. Rasmussen as well. And controlled from the line. Helm shoots to the boards. 50 seconds to go in the first period. 1-0 Patrick Kane and the Hawks. Puck over to center. Tried to backhand this in around. There's Bieksa, Bieta, whatever his name. Belga. Excuse me for that. There's a really young Hawks, the Red Wings team, learning more of these names. Yeah, definitely. I read what you said. Chance in front. Shot went wide. DeHaan with it as well. Red Wings started really fresh, but the Hawks have kind of found their legs, and the Red Wings have not been able to regain theirs. Here comes Stetcher. He shoots in. There's Ryan. Still can't get a puck in there. And that'll end the first period. Patrick Kane with the first goal of the game by either team at the end of the first period. Hawks 1, Detroit 0.
John Keating with a Ram intermission report.
I've been referred to as a dog before, so.
Well, depending on the night, I'm not sure which one I'd rather have sitting next to me.
All right. The Red Wings are 1-1 in games in which the opponent has scored.
Then we can discuss what every team is up to according to. Wait. Nice to see you, Vitality fan. Which game am I streaming tomorrow? Vancouver, Montreal. It's the three. Unless there's a day with like only one or two other games that are not like my favorite teams, we'll be doing the three game the Devils, the Canucks, the Red Wings. Although on Sunday I'm not sure I'll be doing the Devils game just because it's going to be smack dab in the middle of football, and but I will be doing the Chicago Detroit game. Josh, you have to explain again what you meant by you said every week we discuss what every team is up to according to. What do you mean, like a podcast? I'm confused. You're gonna have to re-explain to me what you meant by that, because I don't understand. Hey, I'm as I was saying, I have three favorite teams. I'm a Devils fan first, then a Canucks fan, but then Detroit. Definitely, I love the Red Wings. I love their culture. I love their team. So I would call myself a Red Wings fan as well. So nice to see that you got a Wings fan on the stream. Josh is a Canucks fan who also happens to like Calgary, New Jersey, and Detroit. And Go Caps is a huge Washington Capitals fan. Also, if GDD Games shows up in comments here, he is a Blue Jackets and Oilers fan. Yep, let's go Wings, Kyle. Absolutely. They're down 1-0, though, here at the end of the first period against Chicago because of Patrick Kane.
And it's very difficult. And yes, it's the world we live in, Carolina.
Okay, we'll do predictions, I guess. I don't understand what you're saying, but okay.
They've got to get cohesiveness going together. I thought in this first period, things were
yeah, it does.
tight defensively.
And also, we're all rooting for the same team here. And so since that is, before we do predictions, guys, chat, tell me, I mean, some of you maybe weren't watching the game, but from either my broadcast or if you were watching the game, Detroit Red Wings fans, what is your thoughts on the period? Like, what do you think were good? What do you think Detroit could have done better? What do you think? I'll talk first. I think the Red Wings started awesome, and then it kind of got gapped up and slowed down as that period went along, and the Hawks were just able. This really was more of a scoreless period than a 1-0 period, but Chicago's power play is just so efficient. So I think the Red Wings just have to be more consistent and stay in the Chicago zone. Yeah, that's true. Mentality, that's true. It's Detroit post-streak era. You don't know. Still, and even though they're down 1-0, they've played the better of hockey. We've seen that without their top guys. Like, the only guy that really, even Duncan Keith hasn't done too great. Biega, if he can get the puck on it, and if Nemestikov stays with them, it's no score in the first. Kane is really the only dangerous one. Taves has not made an impact here. So it's really, they're not terribly dangerous, and they've got a young goaltender. So the Red Wings have to the Red Wings, this is unbelievable to say, but in this game, the Red Wings are deeper offensively. They just are. And they're going to need to carry that in. Yeah, first 10 minutes, the Red Wings were awesome. I don't know what happened in the last 10 minutes, but.
Special offer, NHLshop.com, a Fanatics experience. All I can say is absolutely wow.
News, scores, stats, and highlights. If it's hockey, it's here. The official app of the NHL.
So, first one, we'll do some predictions here. And so we get that up. If you want to do predictions for what, it'll be predictions for tomorrow's games. We got a lot of games on tap for tomorrow. Also, remember, Josh knows this. I'll be not streaming, but I'll be recording for my Monday show on the NHL thing.
Red Wings Hockey on Fox Sports Detroit is brought to you by GMC. Visit your local Buick GMC dealer today for exceptional offers.
Third period just about to start. Leafs up by 1. Late in intermission, it's 3-2 Pittsburgh. I'm just recapping some stuff. 12:50 in the first. The defending conference champs of the West are finally playing.
championship weekend in Division II earlier today. Brady Rose with a 12-yard quarterback keeper getting Mona Shores on the board again.
And it's no score between Dallas and Nashville. Also, people watching this in the Detroit area or on NHL TV, is anybody just rolling their eyes that they're showing like middle school football and in a Red Wings intermission? Oh, no, it's Division 2. Oh, that's actually pretty awesome, but I don't know. They look small. They look like oh no, it's high school. Like what? Why? Why? You know what I mean? Anyway, end of the second, still 3-3 between Washington and Buffalo. End of the first, 1-1 Sharks Wild. So the only games going on right now that are not in intermission or haven't started yet are Nashville and Dallas. Nashville leading 3-2 in shots on goal against the Stars, and the Leafs and Oilers game. Yep. I never got any high school football score stuff for our school on MSG on Devils intermissions. I'm not trying to shame. I'm just saying. Thank you, Kyle Moscow. I appreciate it. I made this channel like 2 years ago, and I was just thinking through things. It was like, oh, the buck stops here, puck drops here, drop stops. All right, let's go to Oilers have just tied it. Oilers have just tied it. I have to reload to see who tied it, but let's see. Give me a second. I'll tell you who it was. Connor McDavid from Ethan Bear and Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. Another goal by McDavid. His fourth of the year. Yep. Connor McDonald and Lucas save pucks, live better, Walmart. Sorry, I gotta go. I'm dropping a sub. Definitely come back soon. Okay, Vitality, if you're a Red Wings fan, we'll be streaming 12 o'clock Eastern time on Sunday for the Red Wings Blackhawks game. I stream I'll have school in a few weeks, but I stream every Red Wings game I can, although it will take a backseat to Canucks games that would be on the same time and Devils games that would be on the same time. You're not going to really have too much issues with Canucks games, but you probably might see some issues with Devils games. But today he's McDavid because I want them to win because they're playing Toronto. Okay. But really, at this point, you don't want any other Canadian team to win because you're in the division and the way the Canucks have been playing. All right, let's finally go to this. To predictions for tomorrow. Carolina, Florida, that game's got suspended as well. The early game, Tampa versus Columbus. Who wins? I say Blue Jackets 4-3. In overtime, Gavrikov. That's my prediction there.
Yeah, the Wings haven't scored yet, but keep this in mind. Chicago, through their first 4 games, is allowing 5 goals per. Perhaps that bodes well for the Red Wings offense. And if Detroit scores 3 goals in tonight's game.
So that's my first game, Josh. Again, I will stream the Caps game. I know, because you're a Caps game. If in intermission, sure, why not? I mean, you really have been asking for it. Well, yeah, but this intermission is almost over, so I'll stream the Capitals game. If the Capitals Sabres game at the end of the second here is still going on like in overtime, I'll definitely stream it. No, I know you've been a great viewer and a really great and I know you really wanted me to do a Caps game, and I apologize, I just haven't been able to, but I definitely want to do one soon. Let me look up when the Devils play the Caps. If they're playing still at the end of the second intermission, which I don't think they will, but if they are, I will broadcast that.
Hockey fans, gear up at NHLShop.com. The largest assortment of NHL fan gear anywhere. Every NHL team and all the players you love. Shop now and get today's special offer. NHLShop.com, a Fanatics experience.
They're the team everybody loves. The team at NHL Network. Catch up with the new
February 27th. February 27th, which is a Saturday. 1 p.m. Eastern team. 1 p.m. Eastern time. I'm pretty sure it's a Saturday, right? I would assume. Yeah, it's a Saturday on February 27th. I can definitely do that game. I'll have school, but it's Saturday, and it's an early afternoon game. I can definitely stream that game. So you still might have to wait like a bunch more weeks, like 3 or 4 more weeks for me to like fully stream a Caps game, but we'll get it. We'll definitely get some. And your team's going to definitely make the playoffs. So, and I'll have a ton more Capitals games in the playoffs to stream. Again, I do a video every day. I'm not going to be this. I won't be able to do it that easy and as much in a few weeks just because school's going to start. You know, I got college for doing this. So I don't want to chip that. Yeah, I'm streaming every Devils game now anyways, but once I get to college, I don't know if I'll be able to stream every Devils game anyway because I'll have to go to class and do homework, and study. But good thing is that the playoffs, most of the playoffs will be after my semester's over because I know the Stanley Cup's in like July or something. So it'll just be like the middle of the regular season. I might not have a ton of time. Yeah, it hasn't started for me, though. Well, I know school restarted for you. I believe you're still in – if I remember, you're not in college, I don't believe. You're in, like – there are colleges that have started, but I believe you're in, like again, I'm not going to say it because, let's not give people personal information out. But for my college, it doesn't start until February 8th. So I don't have – I'm still on my winter break. But it's like a long winter break. In fact, normally school would have started like this Monday, normal. But because of COVID, what my college is doing is they're having an elongated winter break, but they're eliminating spring break. So I'll be on school starting February 8th, but I won't be able to, but there will be no spring breaks. And dollars to donuts there, my 21st birthday is actually on a Monday where I have like 2 classes and I might have a radio show. It's going to be a hectic day. Second quarter, if I remember, that's like halfway through the school. We have obviously college have it's called semesters. So you just have 2 semesters a year, one from like September 2nd to December 14th. And then usually from January 27th, this year it'll be December 27th usually to May 14th, or usually May 17th. This year it's going to be February 8th to May 24th. And then summer. I may be taking a summer class, though. It's going to be heavy workload until I'm done with school. Thank you for 3 likes, guys. Oh yeah, back to predicting. I'll say it again because I think Josh didn't hear me, but actually we might be back. You know what? Let's just save predicting for the the second intermission. We'll do that. 12:30 to go in the third. 2-2 still. 22 shots on goal for Edmonton and Toronto. 4, nice. Okay. 14:45 in the third. Rangers still holding on to a 1-goal lead. I know my friend Tommy is definitely watching that. Oh, actually, never mind. He's not. I forgot. He's working right now. As I was gonna have him on the call, but he said he was working. He's probably following on his phone, but he works in a pizzeria. He's the guy. He's the delivery guy. So he sometimes will be able to look at stuff on his phone. But since he's still technically at work, he's not gonna sit on the stream. No score between Nashville and Dallas. Still 7:27 to go. 4-4 shots on goal tied. Oh, I thought you might have seen him on previous streams before. Tommy Bavaro. I'm pretty sure you've seen him on previous streams, on football streams and such. I'm not sure if you did or not, but he's a good friend of mine. He's on a radio show that I have with hockey. He goes to my school. He was my roommate before COVID started, and he and I are really good friends. So here's the Central: Nashville 3rd, Carolina 4th, Florida 2nd, Tampa Bay 1st, Detroit 5th, then Columbus 6th, then Chicago 7th, Detroit 8th. Detroit is Dallas 8th, not Detroit. Dallas is technically the worst team in the league, but that's only because they haven't played the game.
Welcome to the NHL. Home to Nashville tonight for their first game with 17 moving under COVID protocol. There's 0-0 in their game. Nashville and Dallas late in the first period. Wings in Dallas next Tuesday and Thursday. It'll be interesting as the second period underway here.
Oh, the next game after Detroit and Chicago. Detroit, I think, are going south to Bridgestone. The Predators and Red Wings. That's going to be a big test for these young Wings as the puck is underway. And 8 seconds in, this is out of play. And we'll have another face-off. Yeah, 3-3 for Caps right now. I know it's been a pretty close game there. Glendening right off center. And Chicago behind their own net. Hawks and the Wings. And Kane off the boards. Take this over to Bertuzzi and Glendening. Your dad was actually asking if he was playing there. His Flyers obviously playing tomorrow. We touched on that against Boston. Go Capitals. Yeah, that's a pretty crazy game there. I know a bunch of Caps fans. I know a bunch of Sabres fans. I like both teams, so my allegiance is tied there. But I think that's going to be a really exciting game. I have a dog. I do have a dog, but I said my dad, not my dog. And why did you say koozie? Penalty against... Is that comp on interference here? Yes, it is. Red Wings to the fan cutouts. Oh, okay. That's funny. Yeah. No, I do have a dog. He's upstairs. But no, I said my dad was walking in to see, because my dad's a Flyers fan, but he's also a New York sports fan because he grew up in the Flyers, but he grew up in the New York, New Jersey area. So he was watching to see if I was watching the Rangers game against the Penguins, but I don't care about that one. Over to Hronek, left circle, shot in there. Rasmussen tries to dump this through, and it's Rome. The second power play for the Red Wings. They're 0-1. Here's a shot for Hronek. Scott! No! Never went in. Went wide. Rome, and back off the boards. Back Juice gets to the right circle. It tries to put it in front, and Lenkanen was able to make the stop there, and the Hawks clear. I said koozie. I don't know what I said. I probably just talked too fast. Juice, a former Cap, as we had said. Here's Larkin. Larkin moves in, past Zadorov. Larkin tries to put it in front and could not. Puck kept in by Bertuzzi. Flanks to the boards. Nobody's there but a Chicago player. And shot in by Carpenter. Shaw takes a hit from Hronek. Mantha to go grab it. And the Red Wings on the power play cannot get this puck out. Comes over to Zadorov at center. Yeah, he'll root really for any New York, New Jersey team if they're playing good because he's lived in the New York, New Jersey area his whole life. North Jersey, he'll root for the Islanders. He rooted for the Islanders last year against Tampa, but his main team is Philadelphia. Mantha on the left circle. Mantha shoots up high and a glove save by Lenkanen. Oh, good. Like I need a car commercial. 17-19 to go in the second. 14 seconds remaining on the power play for the Red Wings. Right off the circle, helm of the line. Pass that off to the left boards. Holds it. Shoots up high. Lenkanen. Puck is loose. Trying to stash the rebound. Darren Helm is down. And the Hawks try to get it out. They cannot, but the power play is over. Shot in by Stetcher. Off the draw. Hawks Red Wings still try to get a clean shot. And they cannot. Off the boards. And into the Detroit zone. Taken by Grice. Out of the goal. Stetcher. Shoots up high by two defensemen. Goes over to Lenkanen. Filppula lost the puck. I have to see how much time is left in that Washington game. Rangers on the power play right now, up a goal. So that's in that game. 15:07 left. Maybe. You know what? I don't think so. I think the Caps will find a way to win it in the third. Probably Oshie. Stahl. Back at center, moving it over to Mantha. And at the boards, the delayed offside call. Stahl will collect. Mark Stahl backhands it in back. Stetcher over to Nemestikov. Stetcher tries to back it in. Hawks shoot in as well. There's Stahl. And back over to Nemestikov. Nemestikov takes a hit from the boards. And off the skates, here's Nemestikov. Tries to pull in. One thing the Red Wings never got last year, even though they had some exciting wins, was they never blew out a team. They got blown out, but they never had a 6-0 win, even if it was like a horrible year, even though it was a horrible year. They never just had one fluke 6-0 win. I'd like to see the Red Wings have at least one or two games this year where they demolish a team, even if they end up one of the worst teams in the league. Kane went down. I think he got hit high up in the mouth, but they're not calling a penalty against Detroit, or now they may be. Oh, they're calling Patrick Kane now. Patrick Kane took a stick to the chin, and Patrick Kane yelled at the refs about something as he got hit right high as he was just trying to get past Rome. That wasn't Rome's fault. And there's no blood or anything. And he started yelping at the refs. And so Kane is going to get a penalty. And it's the third Detroit power play. Power play for Buffalo, power play for Detroit. Also, Detroit broadcast, why are we comparing Pat Verbeek to Patrick Kane? Something about penalty time. I don't know. Here's Christian Juice. Juice to center, Nemestikov. Off the boards, Rome. A lot of new players here for the Red Wings. And Chicago, they're going to have a 2-on-1 shorthanded. Try to pass it off to Carpenter and deflect it away. Chicago's kill has been strong. Here's Rasmussen. Over to Rome, who backhands it over to Rasmussen. I haven't seen too much of Larkin in this game, which has been really weird. Hawks back it Backhanded in, and is this going to be against the Red Wings? Yep.
Dump the puck in like that. You know, you got a power play, you got the extra man, and it continues to be a problem for Detroit to enter the zone. And plays like this.
And a hooking call, which I don't really agree with that one, but Rasmussen hooking call. And so the Red Wings will be now 4-on-4, and then it will be a Blackhawk penalty with Kane out of the box. About, 38 seconds will remain on the Blackhawks penalty, bar nothing happens. Another penalty happens here. Taken by DeKaiser. DeKaiser backhands through over to Stetcher. Stetcher lost it. So Rasmussen in the box, and he'll be there for the remainder of the 38 seconds on the Chicago power play. And Kane in the box for the rest of the 4-on-4, which has 65 seconds left in it. Shot into the Chicago zone. And taken off of Bertuzzi's stick. Hawks shoot in. Here's Daniel DeKaiser. Back off from the boards. Shot to the right circle. Kubalik. And off of his stick back to center. Here's Zadorov. Back for Kubalik. Bad Oshie. Hit off the boards. Shot on the point, and that got deflected away. 20 seconds remaining on the 4-on-4. Then a Blackhawk penalty. Red Wings move into the zone. Back pass over to Bertuzzi. Bertuzzi, and it was from Larkin. And Bertuzzi goes back. It's intercepted by the Hawks. Why can't they have crisp passes today? They're not playing bad, but they could be playing a lot better. Penalty is over. Well, not penalty. 4-on-4 is over. Power play now for Chicago. Red Wings at center. Control and move it on around. Here's Keith to Murphy on the brief Blackhawks power play. Well, I figured that's why you said bad Oshie. 1-for-1, only one shot on the power play the Hawks had previously. That was the Patrick Kane goal after he dangled past Biega. Hawks try to push in. There's a shot. Save made there by Grice. Back to the line off of Mitchell. Left circle. Penalty is over. Rasmussen is out of the box, so both power plays don't convert. Now he's into the play. Back off the left boards. Got it over to Ian Mitchell. Patrick Kane to Ian Mitchell. Mitchell a pass to the slot. Looks like a Blackhawks penalty, but it isn't one. You're second in the league on penalties. Shot score. On power plays, I meant. A shot from the point by DeHaan, and it's 2-0 Hawks. Yeah, sure. After I stop getting annoyed at Chicago beating Detroit here. Spun into the Chicago zone. Blackhawks now have a 2-goal lead. Gone back from Stahl, and Filppula comes to center, and that does not work for them. Chicago shoots in. Oh, I didn't know that. Slovakian, Russian. I would assume my assumptions would be Slovakian, Russian, English, obviously, French, Swedish, Finnish, and Czech. If that is a language, that would be my guesses. If you know them, I don't know if you know them or not. Biega over to Mantha off the boards. Pass to the wings. Well, it's a pass to the wings, but it's also a pass off the wing Here's Nielsen looking at Helm, who hasn't looked great. Mantha off the boards. Hawks will pass this over to center. Shaw. Here's Walmark offside as they are now announcing the Dahan goal. So Chicago, Hawks up by 2, as that was a seeing eye shot through Grace, and it's the Red Wings trailing.
Nothing lifts like sports. And nothing lifts
Now we're not trolling finally. We weren't trolling to begin with.
sportsbook. Let's make it interesting.
Oh, trailing. Trailing or trolling? 9:49 to go to the third, still 3-3. Yeah, I might have some time to broadcast that game if this period continues to kind of go at a steady pace.
Studios WandaVision, now streaming on Disney Plus, and upgrades the Disney bundle for even more.
Hockey fans, gear up at NHLShop.com. The largest assortment of NHL fan gear anywhere. Every NHL team and all the players you love. Shop now and get today's special offer. NHLShop.com.
Did that game start? That game must have just started. I don't see it say it started yet. Yeah, we're in the second period right now. Chicago is a 2-0 lead, so it's another depressing stream. The Hawks, though, have lost the first game of all of their, 2 games that they've played with a team on a matinee, but they've won the next one. And it's funny, I'm really a big, as Wes McCauley here is making a call here.
He's doing a game, and he's using a new Fox 40 whistle this year called The Call, named after his dad, John McCauley. It's a peeless whistle.
Oh, no, he wasn't making a call. They're just showing him. Anyway, English, German, Russian, Polish, Swedish, Czech. So I got Finnish wrong. The fact that, he played in Ottawa for that long, he doesn't know French is very surprising. Yeah, you got Finnish wrong. I'm thinking German. The one that surprises me and thrills me as a Polish American is Polish. I did not know that Chata knew that. But you have to think where Slovakia is. So countries in that area, Poland, Czechoslovakia, that makes sense. And something that Chata has in common with Josh, knowing Russian. I mean, he doesn't have in common with Josh, knowing French. Off to the boards. Yeah, I know, the trolling. I don't even know what that was. I was watching a Twitch stream today, and I had a conversation with one of the streamers about how trolling is kind of funny, but then it gets really annoying. It's disruptive when you kind of just want to enjoy and watch. Like, it was enjoyable for, a good amount of time, but then it wasn't anymore. Brome off to the right wall. Passed over there for Helm, still digging away at the puck. And it will go right into the Red Wing zone. Stahl will touch, and it will be an icing against Chicago.
Good thing he had a good sense of humor. That's a fire drill at the Chicago bench. Oh my God, they only have 3 guys on the ice for 5, 7, 8 seconds.
Shot up high, trying to deflect there, and comes over to Stahl. Still. Pass to the wall in the middle, then Mantha. Controlled. Rasmussen. Backhands in. Mark Stahl played here. I talked about Jordan Stahl in the COVID protocol, and the triplet from Thunder Bay, as this shot went wide, Eric has scored a goal in the game against Washington. Keith with a big pass to the right wall. Controlled to Duncan Keith. Shoots for a stick. Try to get it in front. And taken away by Biega. And Alex Biega pinches this to center. Bobby Ryan out there. And there'll be an offside against Chicago. And there was a save by Grice on the brink. 8:08 to go. They're going to commercial. 2-0 Hawks. It was GDD Games, but you have to trust me. GDD Games was normal. I mean, he made a few jokes, but he was normal before. I think it was just we got a ton of people. It was crazy. We had some other people making jokes, and I think he just got carried away. Again, I also give credit. Not credit. I also give him because he's not like Josh and I are adults. This kid is 10. Probably just impulse. I don't know. I mean, I wasn't on YouTube when I was 10, but I get it though. And then he got to hear me stream his Columbus Blue Jackets losing. So. Oh, congratulations, Charles. Your Coyotes have gone up 1-0. Christian Dvorak by Connor Garland, although I believe you probably already saw that. But nice. They need a win here. Oh, Leafs jumped up a goal. They're up 3-2 now against Edmonton. With a goal by Tavares from Marner and Nylander, and the Edmonton net is empty. 1:05 in the third, and Pittsburgh has tied the Rangers. Tying goal scored by Bluger. So Rangers went up 3-1, and now it's 3-3. End of the first, no score between Dallas and Nashville. Colorado and Anaheim has not started. That'll start in about 35 minutes. Of course, 3-3 Washington Buffalo in that game as well. Filppula at the wall. Controls over to the right circle. And back over for where Keith was. Here's Bertuzzi back in front. Did they score? No. Lenkanen with a save on Franz Nielsen. And it's still 2-0. So a good shot by Lenkanen. Okay. Off from the boards. Red Wings need a power shift here. They trail by 2. Hawks still haven't really gone for the gut punch. It doesn't look like the Red Wings have played particularly well as this game has gone on, but it doesn't look like the Blackhawks are really in control here, and that this game could just fall away at the seams. If there's a shot up high, and it hit the post and out of play by Patrick Kane, who shot the puck. Darren Helm went up to block the shot. Two guys that know big time in playoff hockey and have played each other in playoff series twice against each other. Moving over, tries to get to Larkin. Back behind the goal. Kept it off the right wall. Here's Larkin. Trying to pass in front. And they got a new substitution back on. Here are the Red Wings trying a forecheck. Larkin gets slammed down by Zadorov. Stahl tries to keep it in, and he turned it over. Here come the Hawks. With space, a shot saved by Grice on Kubalik. Red Wings try to throw it to center. They cannot, but then a deflected pass. This up in the air. Strome, and another one went down. Another player went down. Here's Bertuzzi. Tries to throw it over to Domestikov. Bertuzzi goes to the bench. Larkin with a hit, but he could not glove the puck down. And then it's turned over by Chicago. Here comes Rasmussen. And Larkin is to go feed it away. It comes off the left wall. Hawks to center. Here's Strome to shoot in, and that shot hit Grice, and then Biega was able to dangle it on around Mantha, and the Hawks are back on it at center. I mentioned no Taves. I didn't realize Taves wasn't playing this game. Doc wasn't playing, but Doc hasn't been playing since the injury in the World Juniors. Bobby Ryan with a hit. And up there high over for where Keith was. Puck continues to motor back. Here's Mantha's shot. And centered around, but it could not be controlled. A chance in front for where Dehan was. Here's Filppula. And Home still tries to play this in. Filppula will change. Hawks in their own end, 4:50 to go. Here's Keith. 2 years contract for him. Here's Larkin pushing it around. Larkin, this puck went up high, and it went back to him. Pass in front and wide. Here's Larkin. This puck is bouncing. And this penalty against Detroit here? Hooking call against Chicago. The 4th power play for the Red Wings. They've got to score. They trail by 2. Sorry for the yawn there. 7:17 left in the second. Still 1-1 in Minnesota. 42 seconds left in the third. I'm not thinking I'll be able to broadcast the Sabres-Capitals game, but maybe like the period just ends and this gets to like a long shootout. Then possibly. Knights of the power play down 1-0. The Coyotes here. Also, the game went final. Leafs scored on an empty netter, so they beat Edmonton 4-2. The Penguins-Rangers game is in overtime with 3:38 to go in Pittsburgh. No score between Nashville and Dallas. You know that. Oh, the Wild just scored a goal. Well, Minnesota just scored a goal. They just hopped up 2-1 with a goal by... Oh, we got to refresh again. Zach Parise from Nick Bugstad. So they lead by a goal, 2-1. 2:57 now in overtime. It's almost the end of intermission between Nashville and Dallas.
Gentlemen, for the game break, it was on this day, 8 years ago in 2013, that Thomas Holmstrom hung up the skates after a 15-year career. More than half.
Oh, this is some great stuff. It's showing that it's day. This is the day when Tomas Holmstrom, one of the greatest net front players of all time, retired. And Tomas Holmstrom, just unbelievable. Probably one of the most underrated players in NHL history. Can't say enough about Holmstrom.
How many goals in my career do you think Thomas Holmstrom has cost me by being in the crease?
Here's Bertuzzi, tries to
And Homer piped in, how many do you think you got because of it?
motor it back over for Mantha. Shot over Ryan. Aims it back for Hronek. Got it back. Hronek. I was confused a little bit because I was listening to they were talking about Holmstrom. And here is Mantha. Shot in front, deflection to the crease. And it's cleared. Red Wings, though, are moving good. It's imperative that the Red Wings score on the power play. We saw that last night with Vancouver getting drilled by Montreal once they got rid of their penalty problems. But the penalty problems almost cost them the game. Bertuzzi goes down. Here's Mantha on the right circle. Over to Bertuzzi. Try to pass in front. Puck is loose. Bertuzzi! Hey, hit in. Did that go in? Did that go in and hit the crossbar? It looked like it was in for a second. They're going to have to take a look here. Here's Larkin, a shot. Saved by Cannon, and he holds on here. But did that puck go into the net with 42 seconds left in the power play? They will have to check because it looked like it was sitting up there for a moment. Here's the puck, and it bounces. They didn't show the replay. They didn't show the replay. I thought maybe there was a chance, but I guess no. This goes to the boards and off the glass. And back down, steered away by Grice. Former Pittsburgh Penguin goaltender. Helped the puck get to center. Good hit by the Austrian Rasmussen. Back over a shot. Can they corral it? No. Then that one got stopped by McKinnon again. And it will be a fourth kill for the Hawks in the power play. And also, interesting thing, we talked about how penalties were bad last night against Montreal. Vancouver scored on the power play twice. Detroit hasn't scored a goal at all in this power play, which they've been better on their penalty kill at, but they haven't looked great on their power play at all either. Him over to the boards. Chance in there to Brinkett. Shoots. And blocked up high out of play.
Red Wings hockey is back, and 2021 Detroit Red Wings Kids Club memberships are now available. Members receive a custom membership kit.
So the Capitals Sabres game with the Caps on a 4-on-3 are a power play are about to go to overtime. 2-1 still, Wild Sharks. 11 seconds left in overtime. Pittsburgh and the Rangers, 34 shots on goal for New York, 29 for Pittsburgh, still tied in overtime. And the puck just dropped in Dallas for the second period, so no score between the Predators and the Stars. Filppula tries to get back. Here's DeBrincat motoring it on along. And taking a hit off the board's helm. Gets it back by Hronek. And over the sideboards.
There's no way Chicago can replace the absence of the likes of Jonathan Taves.
Dragged off a stick and out of play and offside off of Krejcev's stick. Might have a chance actually to get to this game, this Washington game. Really now, because we have 124 left in the second. So go Caps. If you're still here, wait for that because I may be able to broadcast overtime. Check off the boards. Shot up high. Rebound. Puck in loose. And still cannot be jammed away. Here's Stetcher. Shooting in the final minute of play in the second period. Hawks 2 was trying to basketball jump this. But he was a player for the Bulls. One of the players in front. That was Rasmussen. And he could not corral it. Here's Bertuzzi. Tries to steal away. Turnover. Larkin point blank. No! Was blocked and no stop by the goaltender Lankinen, who's been unbelievable. Lankinen. There's a shot and a save made by Lankinen. And Larkin was point blank and was denied by their goaltender. Okay, go Caps. Once this period's over, I'll be broadcasting the Capitals overtime.
Hands open like, what are you doing? What's going on?
And it was a bad turnover, and Larkin just couldn't lift it over Lankinen.
So Stetcher just sort of flings it at the net, pulls those hands up high.
Snapshot. Yeah, real snapshot. I like his energy, Stetcher. Good, quick feet. All three defensemen.
Filppula right off the circle. Filppula gets it right back.
Have accounted for themselves.
Over, a shot up high, blocked to center.
The opening 4 games.
Off the boards. Red Wings have been shut out already in this season. The first opening game of their season, 3-0 to Carolina. They trail 2-0 to Chicago. DeHaan and the Hawks put in, and it'll be an icing call against Chicago, so with 3.6 to go against the Hawks off of Walmart's stick, so the Red Wings will have a chance here. 4-on-4 now against Buffalo and Washington. Yeah, I see. In overtime. Also, the Penguins and the Rangers didn't score in overtime. They're in a shootout right now in Pittsburgh. So still no wins by the Penguins in regulation, no matter what happens. It'll be their third straight past 60 minutes.
Yeah, we won't be doing that game. We'll be back at you on Tuesday night out of Dallas, Texas.
You got it. John Keating.
Puck came to center, and
Some better chances for the Red Wings late.
that'll be it. So at the end of the second, they give up another goal. They trail by 2, Red Wings and Hawks.
Reasons you think for that?
Yeah, just
Chicago Hawks lead by 2 now.
prior to this game,
All right, here we go.
the Wings to get some sustained momentum going. It started off yesterday where they lost the practice day. The word came out that they lost.
Here in overtime.
And they weren't
In Washington.
They had to split off
For the Capitals.
groups just to lessen the chance of
Here's Taylor Hall behind the net. He scored an overtime goal in the regular season against the Caps a few years ago, and he played for New Jersey. Vrana Backstrom also off the boards. Less than a minute to go in overtime. Capitals move to center. Here's Backstrom. Backstrom off the right side of the wall. Backstrom passed it over, and that one juggled off of Oshie. Carlson, excuse me. Here comes Colin Miller. He holds and brings it off to Taylor Hall. Hall back off the boards as well. And back across for the Capitals. Less than 30 seconds to go for the Caps here. And here's Taylor Hall pushing on for Eichel. Eichel on the left circle. 20 seconds to go. Pass to the boards. Never went. And here comes TJ Oshie. 15 seconds left. Oshie moves it over. Erker Eller, a shot. Save made by Lena Schulmark with 10.2 to go in the overtime.
Having dinner, going in, sleeping in the hotel room, getting up next morning, go down, practice for 20 minutes, the warm-up skate, back to the hotel during the afternoon.
Here in a 3-3 game.
At about 12:30, 1 o'clock, and into the rink. Yes, that's what NHL players used to. Well, this year things are going to be a bit different, and it's going to be tougher on the road. Now they're going to get into a better rhythm for the next.
Oshie stays on the
Chicago.
Capitals are going to call timeout here. Caps will call timeout here, trying to get the perfect play to win it in overtime. And the Caps have been dynamite late in overtime in the regular season. They haven't lost a few at home, though. And that was the puck off the stick by Olmark. There's the Backstrom pass right over off the replay. And John Carlson had a decent shot, but he broke his stick just completely. And obviously he was playing the Ovechkin spot. No Ovechkin in, I believe both Wilson. Oh, Wilson played in this game. I don't know. He might have gotten injured. I'm not sure. Vrana is the NBC Sports Washington, MGM, whatever, player of the game also. Hey, Reggie. How you doing, man? Puck back off for Scandella. Scandella backhand in. Here comes Sheahan. Sheahan over. Too far for Ristolainen at the horn, and it will skitter wide. We're going to a shootout in Washington. Shootout, not shutout. Vitek Vanacek, the goaltender who led up the overtime goal to Sidney Crosby a few nights ago when the Pens played the Caps, he's going to play his first shootout in the National Hockey League. So the Sabres on the Caps already have a point, and we already had a shootout today. And that was a shootout win by the Penguins at home against New York in a comeback game against the Rangers. This will be a shootout here. Olmark now just getting ready to start this here for the shootout here. For the shootout.
Big decision for snack time. Letting your son's one-man band practice in your garage? Not a great decision. Keep it real.
So we'll see who starts first for the Capitals. A lot of their players, Ovechkin and such, not here because of COVID protocol. Also, team fined $100,000 for that. We know that. Jack Eichel actually going to start first for Buffalo. Wings are trailing 2-0. Right now, it's the second intermission, and we are broadcasting the shootout per wish of Go Caps for the Capitals and the Sabres. Vanacek in goal. Eichel goes to the bench. And now he doesn't want to come out. Oh, the officials were not conferring correctly because the home team shoots first. So the refs just told him, hey, you don't shoot yet. This will be Washington. TJ Oshie is going to get the shootout call here. Also, rest in peace to Hank Aaron, who passed away today. They're showing that here. Here's TJ Oshie at center. TJ Oshie holds, waits, shoots, save, Olmark. And Oshie just went right up the middle, made a left fake, and then right to the glove, and down low, and a windmill save by Linus Olmark. So now Jack Eichel will move up. Here is Eichel. Motors in. Eichel shoots. No, he missed it. He hit a post, actually. It wasn't a missed post. I think he hit both posts, Eichel did. The left post, and then it hit the right post, and then went out. So we stay tied here in the shootout on Vanacek. Nicholas Backstrom will have the second shot for the Capitals. 27 goals and 72 shots in shootouts in his long career. Backstrom has always played in shootouts. Here's a shot, save, Olmark. Or no, I think I hit the post. What I meant by that is he never played in the pre-shootout era, so he knows this better than anybody. Taylor Hall to go second for the Sabres to give Buffalo the lead and a chance to win it. Here's Hall, a shot, save by Vanacek, right down low at the glove, and the Caps will have a chance here. Remember, it went scoreless in Pittsburgh, and then the one Gensel goal, and then it was over. As you know, Caps weren't able to score, but the Capitals can take a lead for Jacob Vrana, who's been the best player in this game for the Caps. 2 goals, 4 shots in his career in a shootout, including some pretty crazy shootout goals like that Dotsuk one the other night. Shot up high and deflected off of Olmark, and the Sabres can win it. And Vrana just backhand, forehand, right over the net. It's still in Cousins. Cousins in. Shoots. Save. Vanacek. We go to extras. Nick Cousins, I think, not Dylan Cousins. Not sure. So it will be John Carlson, the defenseman, to give the Caps the lead in the extras. Fourth shot for the Capitals. Here's Carlson. Score! Caps lead in the shootout, and they can win it. So the Caps take a lead in the shootout, and they'll just need a Vitek Vanacek save, and they will beat the Sabres. Sam Reinhart, who signed that big contract, the 1-year big contract, prove it early in the offseason, he has to score to tie it. He shoots up high, and the Capitals win. The Caps win 4-3 in a shootout, with the game-winning goal being scored by John Carlson, and the Caps still have not lost a game in regulation, still have a point in every single game, but it's their first win since getting swept by the Caps and by the Pens, and their third straight victory this season against Buffalo. And their first at home. Capitals 4, Sabres 3. End of the game. All right. That game's over. And now, go Caps. You heard me broadcast, and you know that now that the Capitals win it in the shootout. Also, Dallas has gone up 2-0 with some goals in the second period. Joe Pavelski, the go-ahead, with assists by Alexander Radulov and Miro Heiskanen. Red Wings will play them next week, the Stars. And then Radulov and Pavelski. Radulov, another goal. So Pavelski's got 2 points so far. Also, the game-winning goal scored in the shootout by Chris Letang. So 2 defensemen scoring the game-winning goals in the shootouts today.
What do you see?
I see a goal. It's a goal. Top shelf.
And you?
Save. That's a save. No doubt about it.
End of the second, Wild 2, Sharks 1. It looks like this game will probably be the first to end before those other games end. Because we got the Coyotes up 1-0 in the end of the first period there against Vegas. And then the Colorado-Anaheim game still not started yet. Predators just hopped on the power play, though. Sharks on a power play. I don't know if I said that at the end of the second, down by 1, but see what happens in this third period with the Red Wings trailing by 2 and having some great chances.
Red Wings hockey tonight on Fox Sports Detroit is brought to you by Comerica Bank. Raise your expectations of what a bank can be.
All right. Let me go get some water here.
2-0 Chicago after 2 periods of play in the first of 8 meetings between Detroit
And I'll be right back for the third period.
At the United Center, no one's doing much bragging at all in Ram Light the Lamp because the Wings have yet to score. One of us took the goalie, and at least right now, that looks okay. Well, we hope so.
I mean, we'll see some of those goose eggs turn into numbers, and if Keats, I'll be happy to keep that 3 there for you. That means that the Wings
Really?
I'll sacrifice you getting those points for a Wings victory. I mean, that's how desperate this team needs it.
That's the kind of guy you are. We'll take you inside how the Blackhawks doubled their lead in this one through the goal of the second period. Well, we'll get you back to the Ram desk in a moment.
The ex-president. That's what he is.
This is our home. We just don't know what to expect.
He's expanding.
What is it?
Now streaming on Disney Plus and upgrades the Disney Bundle for even more.
I'm here. Just hold on a second. Yep, there. Hold on a second. Hey, go Caps. You must have missed it, but I streamed the shootout. I broadcasted the shootout for you. Maybe you missed it, but I did actually broadcast it. If you want to see on replay, you can watch it later when the stream's over. And I did stream it. So Capitals win, game-winning goal scored in extras by Carlson. So the Caps beating the Sabres. Caps 3-0 against the Sabres this season. And they haven't lost in regulation, Washington. They have not at all. Got points in every game, but this is their first win in 3 games. Who was captain? I don't even know who was the captain. I wouldn't even look at the patches. I would assume Backstrom, if not maybe Carlson.
Hey, don't miss a minute of your Detroit Red Wings. Just download the Fox Sports Go app on your mobile device and stream the Red Wings live from anywhere. Take Fox Sports Detroit and the Red Wings with you everywhere with Fox Sports Go. You may have noticed that in this game at the United Center, they're not using the simulated crowd noise like is being done in some other rinks, including Little Caesars Arena. They are still playing that godforsaken song that they play after the Blackhawks score a goal. And there was a goal that was scored in the second period. Thomas Grice probably isn't thrilled about this one. Take us through it via GMC Provision.
Well, the one thing I want you to look at is the eventual goal scorer.
Except Ovi, yeah. They're showing how the Red Wings and the Hawks have played in this game, and Grice. And it's funny, they were talking about Grice should have stopped the goal, but the Red Wings, John Keating, the great John Keating, one of the broadcasters, not a broadcast. Well, yeah, I guess broadcasters that hosts the shows, was just shaming kind of took a dig at the Hawks playing Chelsea Dagger when they score a goal. It's like playing a godforsaken song every time you score a goal. It's great. As a Red Wings fan, I understand that feeling.
See how he takes advantage of that ice that's available? He's not out at the blue line. There's no coverage. So you move down the ice that's given to you. He's in a great position near the top of the circle, and your chances of scoring are increased when you do that.
As a result, the Red Wings are in a 2-goal hole as we head toward the third. It's almost time for the third period. Let's rejoin Ken Daniels and Mickey Redmond. And Ken's been looking at some other games around the league. Kenny, what else do I have to do while you guys are doing this? Washington, with all the guys are missing.
Oh, Dallas scored another goal. They're now up 3-0 against Nashville.
And Arizona leading Vegas 1-0 in the second period. Look around the league, brought to you by FanDuel Sportsbook. Washington's going to have their work cut out for them, but so far so good, winning in a shootout over Buffalo. The Red Wings need to get something going early here in period number.
Detroit and Chicago, we're back. And Here we go. Back for Brome, and then back over to be taken for the Hawks, who bring in DeBrincat. Shoots. Glove save, Grice. Rebound in behind his goal. And that was Suter who tried to move it in. Here's Nielsen. Nielsen backhands it into the Hawk zone. Glendening goes for a change. Here's Keith. Stick handling in front of his own goal. Keith still back. Motoring it around and just transcending through as it's clobbered on back off the boards and willowed through and across. Larkin with the hit by the Chicago bench. Here is Stetcher. Punch to the boards. Fighting away with it, Shaw. Hawks keep in. Zadorov. Shot by Murphy. Rebound almost put into the net. Hawks nearly went up 3-0, but it bounced off of a stick, and the Red Wings get some puck luck there. Let's go, Hawks. Rooting for them, though. Chicago bounces this one off the boards, off the glass. And I try to find Kubalik. Red Wings still... The Hawks have played good, though, in this game. It's still have not won a game. Looking for a win here. Back over to Grice. Red Wings at the boards. And push it into the Chicago zone. Dehan. Chased by Mantha. Backhanded in front from the boards. Here's Mantha. Back in front to the Kaiser. And then through to center. Biega. And back into the Chicago zone. Dehan takes a hit. And here's Hronik behind the net. Phillip for the Red Wings. Yeah, hopefully for you guys, hopefully Detroit can come back and win. Although I got to say, both of us, I think, should be happy that this rivalry is back because I'm waiting a long time for Chicago-Detroit, and I was really excited for this game tonight. And also, Tyler, I'll be streaming the Chicago Blackhawks-Detroit Red Wings game at noon on Sunday. If you want to check in on that one. Try to pass ahead for Shaw, too far. And Shaw off the boards. And it's taken away by Hronik and deflected out. No, man, I told you. Unless it's like one or two games where the Caps are playing. That was the stick play that just was not able to go through. No, I won't be able to do the Caps game because I'm probably not going to be able to do Caps game until like the Caps play the Devils or some other games and then the playoffs. But I also, even if the Devils are playing that day, and I won't be able to do the Devils either, because after the Hawks Red Wings game is over, I'm going to go right to football, to some NFL playoff games in the conference finals. There will be a penalty against Detroit. Third power play of the day for Chicago. They're 1 for 2. Here's Wallmark. Sets it up. Keith the drive. Up high. And fought on away. Here's Wallmark to center. Wallmark shoots in. Passed over to Keith. Keith shoots to center. And back in behind. Blackhawks to center, shoot in as well. Biega backhands in. Try to pass over to Kane, and it went up high. Back by the blue line, kept in for Kane. They talked about the David Ayers situation and with Carolina and Toronto last year, and goalies and everything, and they have to have really good depth this year because of COVID and injuries and everything else. Back to the line on this power play for the Blackhawks. Kane scored the lone power play goal that the Hawks have scored today. The other goal, non-power play, being a Dehan blast from the blue line. The go-ahead still being Kane, though. Shot up high and still nothing for the Hawks here on the power play. Here's Boquist. Red Wings backhand it and clear. Final chance for the Hawks here. For DeBrincat. And against his hometown team, it's picked off. And the Red Wings move in. Shot up high and sent up high again. With the second left of the power play, the Red Wings will have the face-off in the Chicago end. But that was a good goal-scoring chance for Anthony Mantha. Here's the shot on that Grace stops. And Grace, even though he gave up those goals in the first and the second period, he's kept this a game. Did Columbus win? I don't think they play today. I think they play tomorrow. Yeah, they don't play today. They play tomorrow. They lost last night in overtime to Braden Point and the Lightning. A hit by Ryan. And over to the boards again. Here's Mantha. To the circle up high and deflected away.
And there is Alex DeBrincat. 9 points his last 5 games against Detroit. From Farmington Hills, Michigan, and grew up watching the Red Wings. Loved to play roller hockey. He had played roller hockey with my son many years ago, and when Jamie had played with him, he said, "I'm playing with this kid, Alex DeBrincat. Daddy's going to be a stud." And I mean, Jamie's smaller than you. 5'7". 5'7". Dad, I'm telling you, he's going to be a stud. Turned out okay. Yeah, I guess so.
Womark off of center. Back at the boards. And it curls in again. Red Wings push in. All right, it's 2-0 Hawks, Josh, with 14:08 to go in the third. And as the Red Wings kill the penalty, it is icing against the Blackhawks. Christian Juice will touch it and go in. And there's a penalty against the Red Wings. Hawks back to the power play. It's an interference call on DeKaiser for pulling down Womark, and I usually say bad calls because there have been a lot of bad calls against my teams. That's not a bad call. That's a good call. There's no reason for DeKaiser to pull down Womark.
You can call penalties all night long if you really want to in this game. There's all kinds of stuff that can be called, or you can not call them if you choose not to.
Off the circle, and it went high for the Blackhawks, working on their fourth power play. So the Red Wings went 0 of 4. The Hawks have been 1 of 3. This is deflected and out into the stands. Off of a tried run at clear. No, not looking great. They're down by 2, but they haven't had too much momentum. Back in off the boards, controlled. And the Hawks, great puck movement. Shaw scores. And you know what? That was an awesome play by the Hawks. They just went and Harlan Globetrotter style dished the puck and boom, boom, boom. Left circle, right circle, middle, right in front of the net. Shaw shot in there, and that's just the perfect puck movement on the power play. There's nothing the Red Wings could do there, and it is 3-0 Hawks. Yeah, but if you watch this replay, it's just boom, 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 boom. It's like guy got it from the point, then to the left circle, then to the right circle, then to the middle, then to the front. It's like 4 passes. Puck barely touched the ice, and really, really nice play by the Hawks. I'll give them that. A shutout for Chicago at home would be good for them. Here's Stetcher to center. Stetcher pulls up, goes to Bobby Ryan. Ryan in front. Could not find an outlet. There's a shot off the corners by Kane looking for his second. Or no, Higham, excuse me. Not Kane. Moving in is Ryan, and he's offside. 12:54 to go. Andrew Shaw off a beautiful power play goal has made it 3-0 Chicago.
Wonderful set of hands to chuck through the legs. Marshawn dipsy doodles for a couple Canadians. And Fosterland is not going to miss this.
Just in case you guys didn't pick that up, Marcel went between the legs with his stick. What an individual effort. What's between the legs? Whoa! Hockey fans, gear up at NHLShop.com. The largest assortment of NHL fan gear anywhere. Every NHL team and all the players you love. Shop now and get today's special offer. NHLShop.com. A Fanatics experience. All I can say is absolutely wow.
News, scores, stats, and highlights. If it's hockey, it's here. The official app of the NHL. What do you see?
I see a goal.
It's a goal.
Top shelf.
And you?
Safe. That's a safe. No doubt about it.
Are you sure?
For sure.
You don't see it? NHL Tonight on NHL Network. This is clear as day.
There's Patrick Kane,
All right, we are back.
who set up the goal by Shaw.
Tyler Goodine, I see you. Yep, I know. Pens won in the shootout. Caps won as well. Dallas up 4-0, and Red Wings got to play them next week. So
Pretty easy, pal. Right now, they're making it look that way. While Chicago with 2 more power play goals tonight, they are 7 for 16 on the season on the power play. So while allowing 5 goals in each of the first 4 games, just getting 1 point out of them. Well, they've been terrific, but tonight it's proving to be really good. The Red Wings
Hawks by the boards. Shaw. And still controlling at the boards for Chicago. Backed it up to center. Here's Keith and thrown over to center. Still. There's a shot off of Ryan's stick. Red Wings still trying to take it out as well. And shot in front over Bertuzzi, still back there. Grice is out of his net, and he's got the puck underneath him. 11:47 to go with the Red Wings still trailing by 3.
Design keeps it in, gets open for his teammate, bang, 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 and it's in the back of the net.
Kane missed a penalty shot attempt on Tuesday. Scored a beautiful goal on the backhand. We showed you off the top tonight. 8 goals shy of 400. He'll be the 100.
Letty moves in the center.
He's a magician with the puck. He's got incredible hands.
Shaw back over to Stetcher. Stetcher off the right circle, shoots high and wide. It's slammed in there. And back over from the boards and into the Detroit end. Here is Mantha in behind. Mantha controls. Over to Ryan. Hawks still have numbers. DeBrincat taken away by Larkin. Shot in off the blue line. Hawks with numbers. Suter over to DeHaan. From the boards. Now DeBrincat takes a hit. Larkin up high. Here's DeHaan off the boards. DeHaan tries to pass it in the middle. Shot over by DeHaan over to the right circle. Right side of the boards. Still controlling, motoring it away is Patrick Kane. Here's Kane. Pass to DeBrincat. Off the boards. DeBrincat now. Comes in close. Back to Suter. Shot off the boards. Kept in by DeHaan. Red Wings still can't get it out. Halfway through the third period. Hawks by 3. Kane. Bobby Ryan. Finally, the puck can get out and the Red Wings can make some big changes. Chicago will too because they were exhausted on that offensive onslaught. So fresh legs for Detroit. Fresh legs for the Blackhawks. Here comes Rome. Shot. Save made there. On Lankinen, who has so far pitched a shutout. Kampf back there trying to get in there to make a shot. And backhands off from the boards as well. There's a shot up over through from the back end of the boards. Still moving behind the net.
The first period that Detroit played, but this game has gotten away on them for 2 reasons. One, because they haven't been able to finish the chances they've got, and they had lots of good ones. And of course, their power play once again is a bugaboo. It's 0 for 4, and at the other side, it's
And now back into Detroit, and the Red Wings will try to move up with numbers to center.
3-0 with time waning away. Just over 8 to go.
Here come the Hawks with more space and numbers. Pass to the slot, intercepted. Red Wings are up on it. And it's a pass to Nielsen. Nielsen into the middle. Bertuzzi, a shot deflected. Rebound. Loose in the slot. And then a slap shot from the point. Nope. Fakes it. Drops it back from Nielsen. Alexander Biega. Biega shoots and blocked away and sent to center. Back in front, Larkin holds, shoots, score! Larkin, the captain, and the Red Wings are within 2. Larkin holds and whips it right over the goaltender. There will not be a shutout. So now Larkin has made this a 2-goal game. Here comes Larkin in behind the net. And I'll look at your stats in a minute. There's Brian in front, and Mantha was there. Could have deflected it to make it 3-2. He could not, though. It's 3-1. Red Wings have found some life, trailing by 2, 7:16 to go. Thanks to the captain. Yeah, I don't know, Vern. I think this is just the Red Wings didn't really come to play this game, and the Hawks are just there. They feel like they need a win. Like they've played so bad, and they need to get a win here as the worst team in the NHL. But we've played bad in first games of games against 2 different teams, matinees. We've played bad against these teams, But the second game, we always play well. So maybe we'll wake up for a primetime noon Sunday game, which I'll be streaming. I'm hoping, Vern.
Every NHL team and all the players you love. Shop now and get today's special offer. NHLShop.com, a Fanatics experience.
The team everybody loves. The team at NHL Network. Catch up with the news of the day on NHL Now. Get instant analysis with NHL Tonight. Top it off with On the Fly.
Every game matters.
All season long on NHL Network. Welcome to the Disney Bundle, where Disney Plus, Hulu, and ESPN Plus come to life on all your screens. Hulu originals, Disney hits, and must-see sports. With Disney Plus, Hulu, and ESPN Plus, get the Disney Bundle for only $12.99 a month.
Yeah, I know. It's in Chicago. So I thought, like it's their first home opener. They've lost 3 games. They only have 1 point in the season. They've played terrible. They don't want to play to the Red Wings, who they feel like they're much better than, but the Red Wings have played better than this year. So I feel like they're woken up. But if the Red Wings can win, because next week I think we've got Dallas, which is a lot tougher than anybody we faced this year. And it's going to be the toughest team we'll play this season until we play Tampa Bay. Shot in front, deflection up there, puck is loose, and glove down. Bobby Ryan will try to tap it in to make it a 1-goal game.
First Red Wing to score for his first 3 games with the club in their history. Remarkably enough.
Well, Bobby Ryan's always going to throw the puck to the front of the net where danger can happen. He's an offensive guy, first and foremost. Now, Larkin out there instead of Rasmussen, talking to Mantha about what he thinks is going to happen. He's got to win this draw. And he tried to get it back to Mantha, who moved in behind him. Almost pulled it off.
Back to the Kaiser. There is Ryan, pass in front, rebound loose. Puck is loose there. And in behind the net, backhander. Oh, and a right save by Vakalainen. So it took a long time, but the Red Wings have really woken up here. It is taken off the boards and controlled back to the right side. Larkin kept in off the boards again, and a big hit. Chicago Hawks try to get this out. Pinched in. Puck is up in the air, so off of Filppula as well. And back into the Chicago end again. Filppula back for Bertuzzi off the left circle. Shot in front and going to get it out over for Hronek. Back for Filppula. Back to Hronek. 5:30 to go in the third. Here's Womark to center. And back dropped again from Bertuzzi on the center as well. Puck loose to center and lost down. The goaltender at the stop at the glove. Canelli, I think. I'm sorry. I keep forgetting the goaltender's name, the young Finn. I'll remember it soon. But he stops the puck. He's been really good in this game. Red Wings trail by 2. They are pushing, though, a little bit.
Wonderful set of hands through the legs. Marshawn dipsy doodles for a couple of Canadians, and Pasternak is not going to miss this. Just in case you guys didn't pick that up, Marshall went between the legs with his stick. individual effort to get him out. Between the legs. Whoa!
They're the team everybody loves. The team at NHL Network. Catch up with the news of the day on NHL Now. Get instant analysis with NHL Tonight. Top it off with On the Fly.
Every game matters.
All season long on NHL Network.
All right, now commercial still here. Ryan Lenkinen, yeah. Can't say enough about Bobby Ryan, yeah. I'm sorry, I had never watched a full game of him. I only watched him a little bit when I broadcasted some of that Chicago-Florida game the other night. Yeah, Ryan Lenkinen, that's right. We're playing Chicago a lot. I'll remember his name enough.
Sliding the puck under Mitchell's stick, the defender. And yes, now they've got a little life. Now the clock is their enemy. They've got to get something here quick. But boy, what a goal. One individual's play, boy, turns things on for a team.
That's why he's a captain. We'll see you after the final horn along with Mickey Redmond, who will make his way from one studio to the next, guys.
And Dylan Larkin out there for this face-off. Dylan right now at just over 23 minutes. So he's going to get a lot more. Whatever's left here.
Larkin against Kemp. And Larkin gets pushed out of the circle. Here comes Anthony Mantha to take the face-off. Zadorov back from center. It's a pass over to Kemp. Bobby Ryan back to center. Red Wings move it in. And shot there, Larkin pushing for the puck. There's going to be a power play coming up for the Red Wings. This will be interesting because they've gone 0-4. This is their fifth. No, is this against Dylan Larkin?
No, Detroit does have a timeout. They may want to use it just to get Larkin some rest at some point here in the next 4
No, it will be a power play, it looks like.
They're going to play his ticket as much as they can.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's a penalty. So they've been 0-4 in this game, but this is going to be their fifth power play, and they've kind of woken up offensively the past 8 minutes. Well, not the past 8 minutes, not full 8 minutes, but like since the 8-minute mark in the third, they've kind of woken up. 4:39 to go, power play. Must score for the Red Wings, who trail by 2. Zadorov gets a penalty for holding. This backhanded off the boards. Red Wings still move with size and speed. Taken out by Mantha. Mantha to the line. There's a shot up high. And taken through by Bobby Ryan. Ryan in behind the goal. Ryan to the line. Bertuzzi over to Hronek. Hronek a shot up in front. And Bertuzzi goes down. Ryan goes down and the puck goes up.
Excitement and grand times you expect. MGM done safely is still MGM.
Tyler Bertuzzi took exception to Bobby Ryan being cross-checked in the back by Murphy. So he just served an eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth, and away you go from there. You're sounding like the Lions' new head coach there. Really? Know what he said? Off the draw, clearing it down. So it should be.
Red Wings with the puck cleared.
Oh, boy. Here comes Hronek. Stolen puck there, Carpenter. He's ready on
Back in front, Carpenter, a shot off of the goaltender. I stream all? Yeah, I stream all Red Wing games here. I don't post like the games afterwards, like their actual games. Like I'm not like A-Wood 40. I don't do that. But I do make a lot of different videos. There's a shot over to the wings. Ryan tries to go down. Larkin as well try to push it through, and Kampf will get it out. Back over from the board. Still a battle there. Red Wings try to take it out, and the Hawks will clear. And to the empty net, they score. Red Wings pulled their goaltender, and it does not matter. The Hawks will score right into the empty net from center, as that was a looping puck off the board battle. It just came right across the penalty box, and this rolled right before Filppula could get there. 4-1 Chicago, and this might be it. .254 to go. It's also going to go down as a shorthanded goal. Face off won by the Red Wings. They move in, trailing by 3 again. Face off will be cleared all the way down to Grice, and the penalty against the Blackhawks is over. Back over to Kane, and this slapped around for DeBrincat, and back to Keith. Right up there for Nemestikov, and he's offside. Who won? The game's not over yet, but Chicago has a 3-goal lead with 2:05 left in the third period. So it looks like a Blackhawks win. Right off the face-off, moving in is Bertuzzi. Bertuzzi on the right line and taken away. Red Wings got to fix this power play for the next game against Chicago and for the just abysmal 2 games next week that they're going to have to play against Dallas. Power play coming up for the end of regulation probably for Chicago with a minute 39 to go in the third. Oh, okay.
Hey, Red Wings fans, right now you can live bet on NHL games in Michigan on the FanDuel Sportsbook. Head over to FanDuel now.
You live 10 Falls of Niagara. I live in North Jersey, so I don't get Red Wing games at all, unless it's on NHL TV, which is what I'm watching from. Back off the boards, Blackhawks on this power play, which will be, unless they commit a penalty or score a goal, for the rest of the game. Yes, I'd like you to sub, obviously. Absolutely. And your Hawks have, I know you're a Hawks fan, but I hope they are, well, good win for them here. What it looks like. DeBrincat back in front. Shot back door. Saved by Grice, who falls over and pulls the puck underneath him with 1:09 to go in the game and 90 seconds remaining in the power play. And he stopped DeBrincat, who can't buy one. Face off cleanly won. Shot off the boards. Backhanded in front over the wall. Taken by DeBrincat off the left circle. DeBrincat pass to the slot. Fakes it. Kane. A shot hammer time. Backhander in front. Still can't go for DeBrincat. Here's Shaw. Shaw to the line. Kane. Back from the line as well. Back from Shaw. Hawks continue to control. They'll probably keep in the zone for the rest of this hockey game. And Larkin tried to take it away. I was wrong. The Red Wings clear. All the way down to Lenkinen. Next game is going to be, of course, Detroit and Chicago. We'll have this on Sunday noon as the play is offside against the Chicago Blackhawks and the Detroit Red Wings in Chicago. But then the next game on Fox Sports Detroit that I'll also be watching on Tuesday, I got to go to American Airlines Center to meet the defending Western Conference champions, the Stars and the Red Wings. Again, Keith to the circle, shot blocked away. And the Stars are really taking it to Nashville in their first game of the season. From behind the goal, set up Keith. Keith backhand right from the boards, and that out, and the Blackhawks win 4-1. The 3-goal win for the Blackhawks. And the game-winning goal for Chicago is going to end up being scored by Calvin DeHaan. 4-1, and we'll see you. This stream, we'll see you tomorrow for Vancouver and Montreal, and Red Wings fans will see you for our next Red Wings game back in Chicago against the Hawks at 12 o'clock Eastern Time, 11 o'clock Central, 10 o'clock Mountain, and 9 o'clock Pacific on Sunday. Or all AM for those to PM for the Red Wings and the Blackhawks. Good night, everybody. Happy hockey, everybody. Thank you. I appreciate it.